Hello and welcome back to another edition of Let's Figure This One Out. My name is Corey Hernandez, and without further ado, the question of the day is there any relief from this coronavirus? You bet there is. And to find out, let's first ask ourselves, why do we suffer? Why do people die? And why are the things in the world the way they are? To answer that question, we'll read a passage from the Bible. And the passage that I have selected is coming from 2 Timothy chapter 3, the first 5 verses, which read this way. But know this, that in the last days, critical times hard to deal with will be here. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, haughty, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, disloyal, having no natural affection, not open to any agreement, slanderers, without self-control, fierce, without love of goodness, betrayers, headstrong, puffed up with pride, lovers of pleasures rather than lovers of God, having an appearance of godliness but proving false to its power. And from these, turn away. So as we can see, this is why things happen the way they happen in our universe right now. In our world right now, people are very, very distraught and are very discouraged, and people get depressed, and people suffer, get sick, and then we eventually die. But is there relief? Two scriptures I want to share with you. One's found in Isaiah, and the other one's found in Revelation. Isaiah 33, verse 24 is the first one, and it reads, "And no resident will say, I am sick. The people dwelling in the land will be pardoned for their error." So as you can see, nobody will be sick at that time. But what else needs to go away? All the other things that I mentioned, like death and pain and suffering, need to go away as well. You can read that in Revelation 1 through 5, or Revelation 21, 1 through 5, my bad. And it reads, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the former heaven and the former earth have passed away, and the sea is no more. I also saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, and prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. With that, I heard a loud voice from the throne say, 'Look, the tent of God is with mankind, and he will reside with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them. And he will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more. Neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be any more. The former things have passed away.'" And verse 5 is actually what brings it all home, and it reads this way. "And the one seated on the throne said, 'Look, I'm making all things new.' Also he says, 'Write, for these words are faithful and true.'" So, as we just read, we know that God will take away all these bad things, suffering, pain, death. Those things will be no more in the new world. Under Jehovah's kingdom, everybody will be happy, nobody will be sick, and everybody will live forever. Thank you for considering the following.